Hello, everyone! Welcome in. My name is Lyra Nocturne. I am a werewolf VTuber, and today we're continuing Ace Attorney! The first one, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I hope everyone's had a good week so far. Welcome in. Welcome in, Aurelia. Welcome in, Vex. Welcome in, Mango. Welcome in, Ace. Welcome in, Heliotrope. I gotta put my gamer gloves on first. Oh, also take the tea bag out of my tea. Pour it over Steeps. But what is up with you guys? Anything exciting happened this week? Aside from the impending horrible winter storm that is enveloping North America. Yeah, raise your hand in chat if you are also going to be affected by the horrifying winter storm that is enveloping North America this weekend. Because boy howdy I am! The what? Well, I'm glad it's not you, Ace. I'm so glad it's not you. I'm gonna try to share in the Discord either later tonight or early tomorrow. I found some good like extreme weather resources that I would like to share. Nav, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. It's always appreciated. And welcome in. And my dude 9797, welcome in as well. Welcome to the Lycanauts. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Yeah, so this weekend, a lot of like central, I think it's mostly like the central area of North America, is experiencing a very intense winter storm. Yeah, it's not great. And so where I live, starting tomorrow, we have a high, meaning the highest temperature predicted for us to experience tomorrow is -8 degrees Fahrenheit. Which let me convert that to Celsius for you Celsius users. Let me see. Which is apparently -22.2. Yeah, you Celsius losers. I did not mean that. I wish I knew how to convert to Celsius automatically. I know the equation, but I just don't want to take the time. Yeah, I think tomorrow is supposed to be our worst day, but it's still cold like that all weekend. But I think tomorrow, Friday, is our worst. And that's not accounting for wind chill, aka the feels like temperature. So like, even though it's a high of -8, it will feel like a high of -16 degrees Fahrenheit because of the wind. And I think it was like a low of -40 with the wind chill. Yeah, the pesky wind! There is an age-old Midwestern saying that you will hear every winter without fail. Without fail. Which is if you talk to anyone in the Midwest about the weather when it's winter, you will always get some variation of, yeah, it's basically it's not the heat, it's the humidity, but it's the winter equivalent of, it wouldn't be so cold if it wasn't for the wind. It's not the cold, it's the wind. It's the exact same thing. You will hear it a million times over a singular winter season without fail. Well, luckily for me, I live somewhere the wind almost literally never stops. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And I do have to go out tomorrow. In the morning. So unfortunately, I do have to brave the cold. Yeah, Lake went crazy. So I'm literally gonna like lay out my outfit tonight, make sure I'm bundled up. And then once I get home, I am going to layer myself in 50 blankets and never leave again. It's gonna go great. You beat the second case, what do you think about it? I really liked it. It was super fun. I am actually in love with this game. I love how gimmicky it is. Like, it's got just these crazy characters, crazy jokes, crazy puns, crazy mechanics. Like, it's just very unique, and I love that. I'm very excited to see where it goes next. God, even talking about how cold it is making me feel cold. I'm gonna drink some of my tea. Actually, I think the tea is too hot for me to drink yet, so I'm just gonna hold it in my hands. This is better. I'm late. You're never late, Roro. A wizard arrives exactly when they mean to. Yeah, shout out to anyone, especially if you live in the southern states or places where, or even in the north, but have the misfortune of having an infrastructure that is either really old or just not built to withstand the elements like this. I hope that you are able to make it through this storm without having any complications. But I will share some resources in the Discord just in case. But hopefully nobody has to experience things like power outage or lack of water this weekend. No way, time is fake. Thank you so much for the sub, Roro. Thank you, thank you. 25 months, time is fake. You finished your gunpla? Wait, is this? You did post it! Ooh! Wait, it looks so cool. Congrats, Roro. It looks really good. That reminds me, I need to make a poll in the Discord for what I will be making for my hand cam, because I have a couple ideas. I have a couple of ideas. From like those, whatever it is Mango suggested, the Pokemon thing. They're like Legos, but smaller. Nano blocks, that's what they are. But I also found some really cool Transformers kits. Like simple ones that are intended to be able to be constructed by children. Which would be perfect for me. Because I have never constructed a model kit before. And the Soundwave and Shockwave ones looked really cool, so I'm like, maybe I do this. Maybe I do this. Maybe I make the purple robot. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so I gotta write that. Actually, I'm gonna write that down as a note to remember what I was doing or what I plan to do after stream. Alright. There we go. Gotta make sure I don't forget all my stuff, because I say a lot of things and then I forget about them because we play games for almost 4 hours. But now, in Ace Attorney, we are on to the story of the Steel Samurai. Which I just know, if the show is real and like airing on TV, I'd be a fan. I would be Steel Samurai's #1 fan. I love this shit. Alright, let me take a sip of my tea before we begin, because we're gonna do a lot of reading today. Unlike last time, I did remember to warm up my voice. Shout out to Keto. Because I was like, hey, someone remind me to do this. And right as I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get ready for stream, she sent me a message and she's like, remember to do this. So thank you, Keto, for my life. I take a sip. How was your voice last time? It definitely didn't feel great after stream, but I didn't have any problems the next day. So I did not end up losing it, but it still didn't feel great. But I got lucky. All right, so we just got the call that we are going to be defending the Steel Samurai. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Why not both? Two things can be true. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Just gotta ask every person that comes through the door, by the way, do you recognize this poster? There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. God forbid a man do his job. That text has got to be so dry, though. Godspeed, Phoenix. Godspeed. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't actually have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information, okay? Okay, Queen. That's all, literally all I have. October 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Oh my god, is that him? What's wrong, Maya? It's him! In the flesh! Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Dang, does she not appreciate him? I think he looks lovely. That's a beautiful man. If Maya doesn't appreciate him, I will. I am... My stream title was right. My stream title was right. I am Steel Samurai's biggest fan. Move out of the way, Maya Faye. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. Damn, she's profiling him! Damn, Maya! Wow, Maya. After I said you were my favorite character last stream, you go and start profiling, like, big buff hairy men. Straight to jail. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying? Ugly disadvantage? He's not even ugly! He's just, like, not her type. So yeah, definitely not a pretty boy, so definitely not pretty privilege. My poor guy! Yes? Something wrong? No! No! This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Oh, I love his animations. He's so, like, demure. Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. Oh, buddy! Oh, buddy! It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy! I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Maya's so funny. Never mind, she's back to being my favorite character. She's so fucking funny. Maya, I love you so much. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Bowers. I like that they have a different phrase each time to justify why this man doesn't move. Okay, I think that's it. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Damn! Hole right through the heart! Jesus! They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer. Dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some of the action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. Ah, Phoenix Wright has never heard of actors before. Oh, what will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Okay, yeah, nothing else I can do here. For now. So to the studio we go! Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Oh, awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta get through me! Why is her name just Old Bag? Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah, well that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible. Oh. Don't you have jobs you've been doing? And do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Life is easy with me. I have to loaf around for young of the wearing hippie clothes you used come in. My own son hasn't called in days. I love of all the lines I caught, I just heard her at the end go, my own son hasn't called in days. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. But that is not our fault. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Phoenix Wright. At least he's honest. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths these days. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big screen here yesterday with onlookers. Oh, big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! I wasn't touching it. I just want to look around. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I mean, there's only so many things you can bring as a snack. I guess unless she had like a little like a fruit bowl. Like what else are you gonna have in there? I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. I'm gonna start shaking things up at my job, and I'm just gonna bring a whole ass fruit bowl. When I work late nights, you know. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around the film equipment. Dang, now I really want fruit. Talking about fruit bowls, I'm like, damn, now I really want fruit. Oh, I did buy apples. I have apples upstairs. I will get one after stream. I also have just like an absurd amount of applesauce. Like a comical amount of applesauce. Because my dad buys everything in bulk. And so he got my older sister likes applesauce a lot. Like she eats it a lot. And she ran out yesterday, and so my dad stopped by and gave her like this giant container of applesauce. However, my sister cannot have ascorbic acid. And the applesauce that he bought has ascorbic acid in it. So she can't eat it. So now it's my applesauce. And there's so much of it. Like, I like applesauce, but not that much. But by God, I'm gonna have to start liking it. Because I'm not gonna let that shit go to waste. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow! This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. What do you mean reduced to? Some of the best acting is done by the villain characters. I guess if it's on kids' shows, it's kind of rough, because then all your fans are kids who genuinely see you as a villain. So never mind. Never mind, she's right. She's right on that one. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Damn, she did call him ugly. No respect. No respect for big hairy men in this house. God damn. Iceland, welcome in! I hope you're having a good week. I will defend my boy Will Powers till the end. My boy did nothing wrong. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. God, Jesus! She said his face is so ugly people would vomit. Are you so serious? Never mind. I would kill for Will Powers. Will Powers, you say the word. Will Powers, say the word. Point your hand at anyone who wrongs you. I will have them erased. This man shall know no pain. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty! How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jackhammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30, where the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Well... if I get a letter of request, do I have to get it from... Will? Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all! Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. Minion, hi! We are winning. We just met Best Boy. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ugh, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write down a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course! Powers request, added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Alright, thank you, sir! Goodbye! Let me in! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. How is his request given to the security lady? To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad! Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick! 50 cents! Alright, let's go! Bye! Oh my god, it was beheaded! Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Gumshoe. I thought we had a rapport. You don't know me by now? We've ran into each other twice now. That is true, though. He did believe that, Larry was still a murderer too, so you know. I don't think anyone tells our man the results of cases, just who the initial suspects are. It's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him slip. I don't know what voice I did for Gumshoe before. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So he was pining. That's called pining, Gumshoe. We've all been there. It's about the yearning. We need to bring back the yearning. Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Damn! She's like, oh, I didn't think that would hurt him so deeply. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here? This is not the voice I did for him, but this is the voice he gets this episode. I'm so sorry, Gumshoe. Well... we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait! I love this game so much. I love this game so much. I love this game so much. I'd say he's a character, all right. Why? Why was he beheaded? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Oh, it does have a tail. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, well, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took that tree down with it too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense as they would want to keep the non-employees out. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell over the path. Oh, yeah, that way is kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. I've never heard someone say that. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look up at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. STI 307. That must be the camera ID number. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging the per admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah! And what perfect timing, with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what is that supposed to mean, pal? Okay, I think I got everything. So, how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Time of death on 10/15 at 2:30 p.m. Ah! And that lady said she saw one person move through at between 1 and 2. All right. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal.
The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer!
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
Ah, she's a boot kisser. I see. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Oh, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
Oh, see the camera up by the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished!
Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha! I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Okay, they told me I had a free pass. Do I have to talk to the gate lady?
Shadow Puppeteer, welcome in. I hope you're having a good week. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know.
Oh, just to the left. From here's the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes! He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Bento, welcome in, welcome in! We are being attorneys. You could almost say that we are ace attorneys. You could. I don't know if it's correct, but you could. Also, Prince Trigo? Please correct me if I say your name wrong, but welcome to the Lycanauts. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Woohoo! Okay, we can go to the employee area. I thought she was gonna stop me. All right. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Oh, hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. You mean the murder weapon? We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Vending machine! Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Oh. Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Oh, T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
She's so real. She's so real. What? Phoenix, you're missing out. He does not have a second stomach just for steaks. Anything? Oh. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Anything else I can interact with? Oh, I can slide. Oh, okay. There we go. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. It looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Merrick, thank you for the hydrate and stretch redeems. Guys, hydrate not to dehydrate. It's important. I take a sip. All right, and if you are shrimping, this is your sign to unshrimp and do a little stretch with me. All right, let's lock in. Lock in and clock in. I'm stinky. Why, Rip? What did I do this time? Not Neo Yokio. I got you this giant Toblerone. God. I could really go for a giant Toblerone right now. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Gravy, welcome in! Hi! I hope you're doing well. Okay, just this. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through it there. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right! Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid! Girl, first you call my boy old for being like 24, and now you're saying you're not a kid? Make up your mind! Either embrace the youth or disregard it. You can't say you're not a child and then call 24 old. Alright, anything... Oh. Your grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Anything else? Dang, I can't look at the forklift. Why am I even here? Oh, I can go to the dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth.
For his sake. Yeah, don't you know anime characters get sent to the nursing home when they turn 26? You passed a quarter of your lifetime. Straight to straight to a nursing home. Straight to long-term care facility. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It would be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Phoenix is like, you could walk on that set and you would not look out of place. A quarter? They die at 30. Oh, my bad. I was thinking in us lowly peasant mortal terms. At 26, they've already got one foot in the grave. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger! Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. Oh, this is even realer. Second stomach for T-bone steak? Sure. Second stomach for sweets? Absolutely. How many stomachs does this girl have? As many as she goddamn needs, Phoenix. As many as she goddamn needs. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics in here. Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? Sir has never watched a show in his life. Hairstyles can be very distinctive. That's like being like, how can you tell, like, what movie it is by their outfit? Maybe because they only wore that outfit for that movie, Phoenix! Come now! Bro's never seen a movie or show in his life. I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? Huh? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! Are we gonna... Y'all, we commit so many crimes in Ace Attorney. We acquire our evidence so unlawfully. How can you tell what movie it is from his wig? Big talk from Mr. One Single Court Outfit Man. Bro got one suit, and it's the only suit he's ever gonna get. Why buy multiple suit if one suit enough? It's an employee card key. This must be Powers's. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. My girl loves to commit crime. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
Alright, anything else I can look at in here? She said what she said! Alright, I'm assuming this is to put the key card back. Don't talk to me.
The entrance to Studio 1 is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
Wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work.
Beep boop.
Oh, it opened!
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. In we go! The reality of the situation finally set in for Maya. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference?
Wait. I'm screenshotting this. I don't know why, I just I'm gonna use this as a reaction image. It's so funny.
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Context, she is talking about a stepladder. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
She's like, come now, Nick.
I love her so much. I feel like companion characters, especially in like investigative or puzzle kind of games, can sometimes be really annoying. Because they're either like meant to point out the obvious for like the player, or just there to like bring, I don't know, lighten the mood. But I feel like sometimes they can be really, really annoying. I really like Maya. I think she is a great companion character. I want to pet her head. I want to give her a little head pat. She is so funny. I love her. I love her humor so much. This is why you need to play Somnium Files. I will! I should do that soon. I probably won't end up streaming it just because I don't know. I think I might just play that game on my own time, but I will definitely let you know. I will let you know when I play it, or when I start it, and then as I play it. But you're like, it has a good companion character, say less. Say less, that's all I need to know.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that! Oh, who are you? You're adorable!
Who are you? You're so cute!
Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
I love her, she's so cute. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh. Right. I need the Lyra Nocturne Gaming Journal. Don't worry, I'll make my my video essay about it afterwards.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real, live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. Oh, this.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. And Girly said, I do not want to be part of the tech crew. They outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Okay, is that everything? Alright, let's talk to you! Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see.
What voice to do for Penny? Because I feel like she's gonna end up sounding too much like Maya.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is.
Oh, that's me. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After getting lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room.
My overhead light just flickered. Oh, please don't do that.
Haha, I'm sure everything's fine. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... what kind of girl do you think I am?
What? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha!
That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from... outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Except we already established the open grate. Come on, guys. Think with your brains. Please, we can't just raw dog court every time and make these realizations live on the spot while we're in the middle of cross-examination. We need to start activating our neurons prior to the trial. I swear to God. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? As sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are just like that nowadays. While I was young, let you know a thing or two about respecting your elders. Back then, Timmy's used to say... Oh, she left.
Well, Nick? This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Yay! Let's commit more petty crime! Commit more petty crime! The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes? Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera.
Oh, God. Oh, God, what was it? Oh, God, what was it? It was one of the 3 ones. Was it 307 or 370? Why are those birds suddenly so loud?
Hello, birds!
I'm gonna go... with 370. There! Entered! I was wrong.
Nothing happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong.
Maybe we should go look at that camera again?
No, we're doing it again.
Rama, welcome in! I hope you're having a good week. Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we've got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back.
October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2! What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Also, it looks like the pant legs are dragging. So it's probably someone way shorter than Will Powers. Powers, question mark. Photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Mia! Mia Stream Raid! Guys, my beautiful, beautiful, lovely wife streamed today. My beautiful wife, love of my life. My sun and moon and all of my stars. Well, welcome in, Raiders! My name is Lyra Nocturne, I am a werewolf VTuber, and right now I am playing the first Ace Attorney game for the first time. We are on the second real trial. So there's the tutorial, and then I finished the Mia trial. And now we are on the Steel Samurai trial. But how was Animal Crossing? What were you working on? Did you get any fun stuff done? You working on stuff for the new update? Also, everyone, I'm gonna take this moment because I need to take a sip of water anyway. So everyone should hydrate, not to dehydrate. It is important. It was fun. I was working on my new Slumber Island in sandbox mode. And got a lot of stuff done. Let's go! You should send pics. Or I guess I could look at the end of your VOD and see what you got done. That's so exciting! I hope you all had fun. Mia's on trial for having a pretty voice. I will stand witness at that trial. Take her, lock her up, officers. That one right there. Take her away. Is here to challenge you to a cage match. I will lose. I do not think I would win that fight. She got the moves. She knows the moves. All I have is whimsy. All I have is whimsy and moxie. Just button mash, you got this. Oh, Lyra, dinner or supper? Oh, like the word? I always say dinner. But like if other people say supper, like I know what they're talking about. But I don't usually say supper, I don't think. Whoever came at me for saying supper, why? It's like a normal word. That's something my grandma said. Supper's a normal word. That's not an old word. Plenty of people say supper. Bro, I was like, a win is a win. A win is a win. Understood. But yeah, if any of you guys have to raid and run for any reason, or if you want to stick around and hang out with us, either way, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. But yeah, they're... To be continued! Oh, so we will get to go to the trial tonight. That investigation went a lot faster than I expected. Lego! Ah, okay, so the trial on the 18th. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Ooh, we're not in courtroom number 1 this time. Is Edgeworth the only prosecutor in this city? Or is it just every time he sees that Phoenix is representing someone, he's like, out of my way, I'm on the case. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Gumshoe! Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir! I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning, here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m.
Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No, I don't think so. I think I can probably remember that. But the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
This spear was found, stuck in the victim's chest.
Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Does this woman not have a name? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Here. This game just loves answering my questions, huh? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name! Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. It seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Oh my god, her name is actually Old Bag. Are you so serious? Damn. That must have been rough growing up with a last name like that. Now I understand why she is the way she is. Yeah, Windy Old Bag specifically. That's so messed up. I understand why she is the way she is now. Wendy Old Bag, dearie. Just come. Oh my god, she is talking about her childhood!
Objection!
I literally made that. What is with this game is in my head, guys? This game is in my head. Objection! She's your witness, dude. Pat, can he do that? I was like, oh, that must have been rough growing up. And she's immediately like, yeah, my childhood was hard. I got bullied for my last name, even when I was a child. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. Sustained, sustained. I can read. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, say I was.
And to get to the scene of murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. sure is one hell of an old bag. Okay, wait, what do I have? I have autopsy. Okay. Oh, I don't have anything that talks about that grate that was open. So that sucks. I probably should not bring this up. You know, the thing I stole. So I have guide map, autopsy, the picture, and the spear. Okay. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. Okay, so this part I can question. Or I can press her on it, I guess. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, honey?
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out this secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Oh, I can't pull it out yet.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about this man in the photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Ah, he remembered! I'm so proud. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No! They can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this courtroom is accusing you of that, Miss, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Noisy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
I love going to trial in this game because you never know what the hell is gonna happen. You have no idea what's gonna happen. You just show up and you experience the journey. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless.
She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Sakura Rose, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Lycanauts. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Yeah, she wasn't there in the morning. How does she know? Oh, it's right. Wait. So she was there? Because she was in this picture. But she says she didn't get there till 1. Or is she just saying she didn't get to her station until 1? Because she said she was running errands. Was she running errands on set? I'm so confused by what this woman was doing. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Oh, let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Broke one of the props, it was a big mess. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Oh, it broke all the way up there?
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? I love that the way Edgeworth presents himself is so different than the way he talks. He's just like, oh! Bro is constantly throwing off his game. It's so funny. His, like, well put together persona is literally hanging on by, like, the thinnest thread at all times. He loses his shit so often. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Mr. Honor? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. I don't know why I said that in an accent. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. What do I have? Am I supposed to do something with photo 2? Was I... Alright. Edgy boy! Alright, wait, I need to actually read that shit. I just want to get back to the actual trial, but that dialogue was actually really funny. You tell them, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Ugh, my man's is throwing up in his mouth right now. Oh my god, this is my favorite Maya sprite. I would use this as an icon. She's
'Cause she's iconic. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all.
Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? All right, it is the photo 2 thing. Now hold on.
Look at this photograph one more time. Look at this graph! This photograph was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo?
Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Eh?
You watch your mouth, I can read. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
Edgy boy, help! Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right! I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. I imagine this judge, every time he finds out that Phoenix Wright is defending someone in trial, he just, like, buys an entire, like, bottle of liquor because he's like, I know I'm gonna need this the second the trial gets out. I know I'm gonna need this to cope with whatever happens in that room. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
I love this. I love this sprite. This is my favorite sprite in the game so far.
Every day after I finish my guard duties. Okay, blah blah blah. It might be a useful tactic to remember to use in my future career as a windbag.
I love that Maya is like running with this windbag thing. She's like, if I'm gonna grow up to be a windbag, then by God, I'm gonna be a good one. I love her so much. Let's find out more about this erased photo.
Okay.
Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second! Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
I'm sorry, this is a known issue and they haven't boarded that shit up? I feel like after it happening the first time, you would at least, like, move one of these bricks in front of it, or, like, park the forklift in front of it. What do you mean you're just letting them in? They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased,
it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh my God, imagine if the whole thing is it's some kid that wanted to play Steel Samurai and fight the evil magistrate, not realizing that the show is, you know, like movie magic and no one is actually getting hurt. And he's like, there he is, the evil magistrate, and just fucking killed a guy. If that ends up being the case, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Unless it's broken, and he's just using part of it.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
(11:08 a.m.) Defendant lobby number 8.
Oh, Mr. Powers. Yes?
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room?
You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? Steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good.
You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Is he paying your ass? I mean, I think so. I think we are getting paid. Since they specifically talked about how we wouldn't be able to pay rent this month, and then this came in and we're like, we need to make money, so we gotta take this case. So I think we're getting paid. He has money, right? He can afford it. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order? Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. The fuck you mean? You accuse the innocent all the time! That's like what my whole job is centered around! Bruh, they just be saying shit. They just come into this courtroom and they're just saying shit. Yeah, that's literally why I have a job. That's why I have to be here. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if stakes weren't high enough. Who is this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed murder? It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Oh, it's not the kid! Am I just gonna accuse Penny then? Fuck, I guess. Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. May we move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. All right. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor.
Objection!
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Is it not because the suit's too tall? Or too long? I thought he was dragging it because it was too long. Uh-oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. Oh, she didn't know about Powers' ankle. Okay. The assistant knew nothing about Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped.
That kind of takes the legs out from under that case.
Oh my god, I'm so fucked. See, I keep trying to go with the not obvious answer of it being the suspicious woman out front. But I guess I have to go with the suspicious woman out front. I haven't yet learned the the Ace Attorney formula yet, apparently. I said it was the kid! And the game said, no, fuck you! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. Yeah? Okay, Phoenix. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. I'm glad Phoenix is confident about that fact, because I wasn't! What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Take that!
The birth of the boy could not have committed the murder. Is it with the murder weapon? I don't know, man.
Take that!
Okay. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has gotta be a first. Well, have you seen the trailer for Antos? Not yet! Here, let me write that down. I'll have to check it out. I need to write in my notebook. Watch Antos trailer. Yeah, I remember you mentioning it. I just haven't looked at it yet. I will definitely try to remember to do that. All right, let me take a sip of water real quick, and then we will continue. All right. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? I love Edgeworth. Because you think he's gonna be one way, and he's very different. He really subverts your expectations about what you think his character is gonna be like. God, I love him. Something, old bag. Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, phase 2? Wait a second. I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Fuck yeah. I love this song! Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify! Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Oh my god. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No.
This is not a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Where the fuck do I even start? Alright, so what do I have? I guess I can press her for info. Yeah, don't bully me, lady. I'm trying my best.
Hold it!
Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director?
We should have known something was fishy.
How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director?
Honestly, I was thinking that, but I'm like, it's Ace Attorney. I don't think any of the careers described in this series have been accurate to real life. So I was just gonna let it slide.
Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2?
There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. Ah, the path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
Hold it!
Ah, they gave her money.
So you got your bonus and you still talked? I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. All right. Kay... yours? Please correct me if I say your name wrong, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Lycanauts. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. We have learned there were others at Global Studio on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wahoo!
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Really, it's nothing. Oh, or, should I,
I love you, Maya. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. And now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Aw. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Wahoo! Finished day 1 of the trial.
And now, we go back to investigating. What a day!
This is no time for relaxing, Nick! Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
What do you think we should do?
What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get to the scoop. We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging around here.
That's what I've been saying! Let's get to those studios pronto.
I'm just gonna keep stalling.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
I do love this face she makes. I'll go to the main gate. I'll talk to our boy after. Alright, so it's now 2:16 p.m.
No one's here.
Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts.
My.
What? I wasn't going to eat them?
I mean, we could. Those birds are so loud. Okay, that's the same. Nothing new. That's the same. Huh? Computer looks like it's been turned off for the day. Cool. Love that. That seems cool and normal.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick. Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe you should ask the assistant?
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
And it's not on today. We love that.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over.
Girl, this will literally be you in, like, the smallest handful of years. Do not antagonize the 20-year-old. But I am still young! Do not antagonize the man in his 20s. Okay. Can I go that way? Oh, I guess so.
This is Studio 2.
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not. That's a cute trailer, though. This little wooden one. It's like a little cabin.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Yeah, that's what I said.
Are we sure this is a studio?
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. It's literally like a house, like a small house. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay? Nothing you guys have done to acquire evidence is okay. Why are we questioning things now? Well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
I can't look in the windows. There's some flowers here.
Wow, it's so pretty. You're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh! This part's bent! Are we sure the guy was stabbed with a spear? And he didn't fucking trip and maim himself on this fence? Like, god damn. I'm sure that pointed vent post will not be important at all. And definitely won't come up later in trial. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
There's the big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2?
Probably. Oh, it doesn't look anything like a studio. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
Maya said the vibes are rancid. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. It kept in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
He's like, hey, I passed the bar exam, just not, you know, the driving exam. He's like, that's impressive, right? Yes, yes, Phoenix, you're very smart. Is that all I can do here? Okay.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
I expected to see her stabbing to leave a few blood stains. Yeah, this definitely isn't where he died. He definitely died in Studio 2, and then they moved his body to Studio 1. I expected there to be blood stains. Wow, it's almost like he didn't get murdered here. I can't wait to see how they throw a wrench in what I consider to be, some pretty clear evidence now. And then we get to the trial and they're gonna start saying crazy things. That'll throw everything I thought I knew right out the window.
Merrick, thank you for the hydrate and stretch redeem.
I really need to drink water. This game fries my boys.
Hydrate not to dehydrate. It's important.
All right. Let's go to employee area?
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh? Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true that they caught the security lady?
Oh! Oh ho ho ho!
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? They finally covered it up! Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of time they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Maya is a girl's girl.
You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Phoenix is like, that's not great, actually.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, that boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Oh, really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious. Fuck it. Rip it off so we can meet the kid and hopefully. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah! There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do. Drain grate is off. And I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live life so free of guilt. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably new old Tokyo castle. Okay, so no comments there. Anything new?
This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But, Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a point. Like, did they make him pass out? Like, how did they know he was gonna sleep?
What's in his bag? Wow, supermarket tabloids? I'm kind of shocked.
Ah! Oh my god, wait, Phoenix is just like me for real. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? Oh, I'll have to buy that issue. Alright, guys. We're going to Mars. Everyone, start packing your bags now. We'll plot out a schedule soon. But soon, we leave Earth behind. And we colonize Mars. The Wolfmen are already there waiting for us.
Wait, Nick!
What now?
These snacks, they've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
Oh, they're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
Anything else in here? Maybe I need to look at the employee area again? Ah, the samurai soda is sold out! Why are we even here? Okay, bike. Nothing new here.
Oh, hello. Ho-ho! You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. They haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employees area?
Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures.
Oh, he's got evidence!
You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio heads seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? It's because it wasn't the murder weapon, Phoenix! Could you take a look at this?
That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway?
Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Okay. I guess I'll go to the detention center. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do, fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. Sir, you are on trial for murder.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a fresh newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Fuck. I guess I'll just show him random shit I have. Regarding this photograph. Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Regarding the murder weapon. Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through.
Oh, yeah. I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape. We heard.
Okay, nothing new from him. Okay. Okay, I've done everything with her. Probably have to go back here again? This place is deserted.
Nick! Oh, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer.
Maybe next time.
Oh, fuck. Oh, maybe if the kid comes in? Oh, let's see if the kid is there. Oh wait, no, it's the employee area.
Let's see.
Why does he talk like that?
WTF? Who are you dudes? Lamau? Huh? We... Wait, you first! Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me! Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great
Salmonella. Bro, your name is not real.
I make delete shows, The Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC, read the film credits.
Is this the producer? Let me take a sip of water. Oh my god, I was fucking muted. Well, I love dying and being dead. I love dying and being dead. It's fine. I definitely didn't miss like six or seven like pages of dialogue there. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, this is really cute actually.
Why's it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name? Like Neo Old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Frowny face.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah. Suckers! I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksaurus mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4. With the producer.
Oh, so this is the director.
With the producer and some other bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean...
D. Vasquez? D. Vasquez? D. Vasquez? D. Vasquez. Vasquez? Am I saying the name wrong? I can't hear the pun with this one.
She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Huh. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses.
Oh, so we ate the snacks. The snacks! There was twice as much here before. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway. Raffle. She is biting her lip and staring at me with tears swelling in her eyes. Maya, we can go get snacks after this. Don't worry. I will not make you eat expired murder scene, like crime scene snacks. Anything else? Aha! You again? How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You, certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much.
Oh my god, I didn't expect her to actually talk. About that fanboy.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it.
All right, now let's go see if the kid is there. Yeah! Oh, I'm gaming. I see the dots connecting. Also, this kid, this is such a cute design.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. Cody Hackins. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again, I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. He's so cute, what a kid. Oh, you're a fan of Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer!
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha ha ha! You can't fool me! Little scamp. Okay. Then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Ha! Easy!
Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo.
Watch it! Yeah, we gotta talk to the kid who was last at the scene. Also, because he has a camera. What are they doing? This is fan-to-fan communication, Phoenix. Just stay out of it. Hey, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
I'm not telling you anything. You were here, weren't you?
Fucking normie. Phoenix normie, right?
Did you see anything?
He... He always... The Steel Samurai always wins. Always.
I don't know what voice to give this kid.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait! Let me go!
He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when you bumped into it on his way out. Bottle?
I was so right when I said that they knocked our boy out. Was I right or was I fucking right? That's how they could guarantee he was sleeping. They gave him drugs.
Why was this sitting there, I wonder?
Huh, would you look at that? Would you look at fucking that?
Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills.
Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything? Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post. Hey!
Nick, that was her!
Stop, whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch!
Uh-oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy. Gimme.
Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Let's check out the guard station!
Good idea.
Oh! This is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Let's fucking go!
I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work.
It opened.
Great, let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Ah, not that eager. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Holy shit! Is that the producer?
Hello, ma'am.
Eek! Someone's in here!
Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and,
I see.
And who might you...
Divask. The producer. Is it Vasquez? Vasquez. Vasquez. The producer. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. For once, Phoenix and I are sharing the same brain cell. God damn, her fit is... She's fucking gorgeous. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script. The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her!
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah. Wait. Yes?
If you see Manella, give him this. Why do we have to run your errands?
Quite literally, new phone, who dis? Welcome in, Santo. I did not know anyone was streaming for weeks since I upgraded my phone. Mother wolf, the pup has strayed. It is okay. You will be welcome back to the pack with open arms. I'm sorry you had to suffer the cold alone, Santo. Welcome back to the fold.
I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right. We'll give it to him if we see him. A memo that reads, "Bring me the script for episode 30." Why is this added to the court record? It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures of how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Hey, Santo, I'm gonna allow this message, but what the fuck does that mean? What are you trying to communicate right now?
Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Cuntquake recorded. Like she's both a cunt but is
slaying cunty boots. Ah, I see.
Thank you so much, Santo, for enlightening me. I am so sorry that I disappointed you with my lack of slang knowledge. Thank you for enlightening me, for opening my eyes. I can always count on you. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Anything else? It's okay, you're old. Santo, I'm pretty sure we're almost the same age. It's one for the books, exactly. Write that down, write that down. Glass is frosted. I can't see outside. Damn, they love frosted glass at this studio. Listen, you're accelerated aging. That's fair and true, probably. I'm sure VTubing is giving me excessive wrinkles.
I'm still hip and with the times like the fellow kids with my 6'7".
Do the little juggling. The little juggling dance. Santo's just over at home, like Fortnite emoting. All alone in a room to feel young again. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. And here I am, with winter already very much upon us. Okay, nothing else. I guess I'll leave this place. They make me do so much. Why is it so hard to move across the studio? Like, I get it. I have to go down the same path every time I walk from the studio to the employee area. I get it. Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick. It might be quicker just to look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. From episode 13. He said he didn't get to eat his food yesterday because of the events. So I think it might be on the table in front of Studio 2. I was wrong! Oh, she did say it's odd because he said he didn't get to eat his food, but both the plates here are completed. Alright, where else could he have been? Studio 1?
Well, we're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Oh, no. I want to examine.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in.
Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Aha! I found it, Nick. The script.
Good work. Damn, that script is on its last leg. I think... I know we're probably close to the end of this investigation sequence, but I think I'm gonna leave the end of it for next time because I am starting to lose my voice. If you couldn't tell, I'm getting a little scratchy. So I think... Let's save. Yeah, we'll save. I think this will be a good place to pick up next time. Ah! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh! You were playing Mass Effect. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, that's one of my favorite games of all time. Which game are you playing? I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'll give you a shout out. All right, unfortunately, we are wrapping up here pretty quick, but if you'd like to join us for a double raid, we're probably going to be heading out, because I have been doing character voices for the last at least 3 hours, over 3 hours, and I'm starting to lose my voice. Same as playing Mass Effect 3, let's go! Well, I hope you're having fun with your playthrough. I had to continue. I started a new playthrough not too long ago. I need to continue that because I was gonna try to make some different decisions than ones I usually make. God, I love Mass Effect. I love Mass Effect so much. I need to continue it too. Please, Mia! Please, my favorite game series. Please, 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 please. Begging on my hands and knees. All right, let's see who is online that we can raid, though. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ooh! So I know that new Arknights game came out, Arknights Endfield. And it's been cool checking out or seeing people play it. And seeing a bit of like what it plays like. Enfield's so pretty, I know! And so it looks like Saren is playing it, Saren Celeste. And so I think we are going to raid them to check out what this game looks like. I've been playing this game for like 13 years. Oh, good taste, good taste, good taste. And yeah, and it's like you can still see new stuff, especially with mods that restore cut content. Ooh! I have not actually explored any of the cut content. That's really cool. I will have to give that a try. Yeah, let me get this raid started. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and going on this amazing Ace Attorney journey with me. Thank you for stream. Of course, of course. Thank you guys for joining. And here's the Wolf Raid message that Ace shared if you would like to have a message to copy and paste in chat when we raid Saren. Our next stream will be on Saturday. We will be playing Minecraft again. This time I did figure out how to properly install that mod I was trying to use last time. So there will be a mod, there will be a horror mod, and it will work this time. I promise. So we will play horror mod Minecraft on Saturday. But I hope everyone has a great weekend. If you are in anywhere that's getting hit with the winter storm, I hope you stay warm. And that it goes by swiftly and easily for all of you. Otherwise, I look forward to hanging out with you guys again soon. Bye for now, bye for now, bye 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 bye.